So welcome to our weekly meditation and the first one in Advent. And traditionally candles being lit in services on Sundays in Advent, but can of course be used more widely. And a couple of things to think of tonight. Elaine just shared with us that out of the ordinary is one of the things that the Methodist Church is having as a theme this year. And for me that connects to a sense of awe and wonder. Richard Rohr says, healthy religion gives us a foundational sense of awe. It re-enchants an otherwise empty universe. It gives us a universal reverence towards all things, and only with such reverence do we find confidence and coherence. Only then does the world become a safe home. Then we can see the reflection of the divine image in the human, in the animal, in the entire natural world. So with that idea of out of the ordinary and a sense of awe, we come to this place, this space, this time, and we just settle ourselves, relaxing into our bodies, adjusting our sitting, feeling comfortable, upright if we can, lowering the gaze or using the image on the screen. Slowing our breath and bringing our attention to that breath. Consciously breathing in through the nose. Consciously breathing out through the mouth. Noticing every second of the breath, staying with the breath. If it helps to say to yourself on the in-breath, this is an in-breath. Then hold it for a couple of seconds. And then on the release, this is an out-breath. And if our attention wanders, or we become aware of thoughts starting to run around in the mind, just notice them, gently step back from them and bring the focus, the attention back to the breath. Maybe notice the slight sound that accompanies the in-breath and the out-breath. Maybe notice the rise of the belly and the fall on the in and the out breath. Some words from poet Ted Loder that I think go with this initial calming part of our meditation. Calm me into a quietness. Now, O Lord, calm me into a quietness that heals and listens and moulds my longings and passions, my wounds and wanderings into a more holy and human shape. Perhaps we can breathe in calm. Maybe even breathe in a sense of awe. Another modern writer, Draper, has an Advent series, and today he talked about Jesus as a space maker, making space for himself, for God, for others. He wonders how it was for Jesus when pressed in around him by a crowd, jostling for attention and recognition. But we know he made space for God by withdrawing in silence and solitude, but always to re-enter the fray with love for the unloved and places and moments that he came to meet. Very much contemplation and action. Draper uses a compass prayer as part of his Advent meditations. It might not be possible for you to move around where you're sitting, but this is one that could be used perhaps first thing in the morning, but the words go with the breathing, I think. The idea of facing the 4 points of the compass. So maybe just imagine you're standing in the early dawn facing the rising sun. And with the breath we could whisper, in the beginning was the Word. In him was life, and that life was the light of us all. Prepare the way of the Lord. The first line going on the in-breath, the second line on the out-breath. And so imagine turning slowly to the south, where the sun will be highest. And again, breathing in, my soul, and out, magnifies the Lord. You lift the humble and fill the hungry. Good news of great joy to all. And then imagine turning slowly to the west, where the sun will set. And again, breathing in and out, the wolf will live with the lamb, and a child will lead them. Guide my feet in the path of peace. Wonderful Counselor, mighty God. And imagining turning to the north, the place of the night, the darkest point in the sky. And again, breathing in and out. Yours is the day, Lord, yours also the night. May I receive your mercy and find your grace. Darkness shall cover us, but you shall arise. And turning again to the east, in hope and expectancy. Bright morning star, you are coming soon. Even so, come, Lord. Come, O come, Emmanuel. Maybe some of those words lead us to some, if we let our thoughts, rather than letting go of them in our meditation, if any of those lines lead our thinking a bit deeper, a sense of awe, or a sense of making space. A line that perhaps I'll capture for my line for today. Star of wonder, star of might, star with royal beauty bright. And so we'll move to our longer period of silence. Music from Salt of the Sound in light ascending. So in the silence, either using it to let go of thoughts, to use the breathing, to keep a focus, to have an empty, clear mind of quietness. Calm me into a quietness that heals and listens. Or the idea of space, of making space. Is there a new rhythm? A new pattern of behaviour, perhaps, that creates a little bit of space within or without. Or just become aware of your thoughts, and in noticing them, let them go. Or descend your imaginary staircase to your inner room, to your heart centre. Whatever works best for you in the silence. Calm me into a quietness that heals and listens. And so we emerge gently from our silence, calm me into a quietness that heals and listens. Just as we heard lines from Isaiah, darkness covers the earth, but the Lord rises upon you, and his glory appears over you. Isaiah reassures that injustice and evil are not the final reality. The final reality is the comfort and compassion of God. God, in all your tender compassion, the dawn from on high, it will break on us, shining on those living in shadow, guiding our feet into the way of peace. You will guide our feet. You will guide our feet. You will guide our feet into peace.